to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. And a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 4. Pickett will look to throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
2nd and 5. Now a give, running left is Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Back to throw, Pickett. This is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. He's across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And Chubb will try the middle here. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got the connection to Cooper. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th. Now Watson going to sneak it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. Here's Pickett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Steelers.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They hand this off to Harris. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Second and 16. Now here's another carry for Harris. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. From the gun, here's Pickett. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Here comes Grant on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the opposing offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Austin. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Again, it's Harris on second down. Breaks the tackle, now Alley. Najee Harris, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before the break. Watson flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Now an option play on second down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Watson changing the play. Moore, the motion man right.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Austin. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And quickly they get to the line.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Returnable for Grant.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They go quickly here out to Moore. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is beginning to border on dominance. Another strong run that picks up a 1st down. You've got to wonder if the defense coordinator is wondering, do I even go to goal line defense in any situation now to try and slow down this running game?
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They run again with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 3 quarters in the books. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Taking it about the 36. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Finding space at the 40.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves off.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 155 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down and 4. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Harris running straight ahead. Shreds the tackle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, partner, I know this.
Man, Brad, chill, bro. Why you running it on me like this, bro?
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up there thinking about
do not. Oh my God. Oh my.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Second down, goal to go. Harris will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action from Jordan, you might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
This thrown quickly on to Cooper. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
Who was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understood.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This is 1st and 10.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive.
And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs.
Now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Here comes second down. On second down, this is Harris. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
And this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and